Hey everyone, my name is Molly and welcome to your practice. Today's going to be a 20-minute session, just kind of a return, recalibrate in the body. It'll be an easeful, well-rounded, slow flow, and just some somatic checking in. Grab whatever props you need, bolster, blocks, anything to feel supported to bring the ground up to you, and set up your space. Put on some music, light a candle, anything to kind of bring you into your little yoga nook and tune your senses into the here and now. And then as you get ready, we're gonna start in a Baddha Konasana. So a butterfly seat, this is a good spot to sit up onto something, bringing the hips higher than the knees. Knees fall out wide and then soles of the feet touch in the center. Take a few moments to wiggle around, find your shape, feel into your body. Maybe rolling rib cage side to side, maybe some cat-cows or neck circles. And then start to slide your hands along your legs, upper and lower. And today we're just focusing on using somatic embodiment, so sensory input through touch and through breath and through movement, to return us to kind of the wisdom and intuition of our bodies and our systems, and to find out what we need, find out how we're doing. Find some stillness in your Baddha Konasana. Close your eyes down, and then ground down through your sacrum, your pelvis. Lift up through your spine and feel your shoulder blades landing on top of your sacrum. And then a little lift through the crown of the head. Feel your skull line up over your shoulder blades. So the 3 S's, sacrum, scapula, and skull. Nice framework for your body. Seal your lips together. Inhale, take a big breath in through your nose. Exhale, open your mouth, sigh it out. Be dramatic about it if that feels good in your body. And then one more inhale to the very top. Big exhale, sigh it out. You can stay here longer if you need just a moment to, again, bring you into your space, but otherwise we will meet in a child's pose. You can use the bolster in between your thighs if you'd like, or remove it. Knees out wide, big toes connect in the center. Stretch your arms long in front of you and rest your forehead down. From here, walk your hands over to the right side. Keep your left sit bone grounded down onto your left heel. Feel that big side stretch through the left rib cage and breathe into the left lung. Exhale, grounds you down into the earth. One more breath in. Exhale, walk your hands over to the left. Keep that right sit bone grounded down to right heel and stretch long through your right pinky finger. An in breath opens your gills on the right side. An out breath makes your pelvis more weighty. One more inhale here. Exhale, walk your hands through center over to the right. One more inhale in your right side stretch. And exhale, we'll take a thread the needle. So keep your left hand where it is. Just roll forward onto the left ear and the outer left shoulder. Walk your knees into center a little bit. And then your left hand is pointing out to the side. We're finding that twist through the upper spine, the thoracic spine. Your right arm could stay where it is. You could walk your fingertips forward, or wrap your right arm behind your back for the left inner thigh for a shoulder opener. And think about peeling your right shoulder open, keeping the right hip bone pressing down. Take one more full breath here. And exhale, release hip to heels. Walk your hands over to the left in your child's pose. Take a breath here for right side body stretch. And then thread the needle, roll your weight forward, hips stack over knees. Drop down onto your right skull, the outer right shoulder, and then left hand can walk forward. It can stay under the shoulder or reaching around the back for the right inner thigh. So lower back and core are stable, and we're rotating from above the navel. Sending breath into the upper back for one more cycle. And then release hips to heels, child's pose. Rise up into tabletop, stacking shoulders over wrists and hips over knees. And take a modified side plank. So kickstand your right leg out to the right side. Extend your left leg long. And press your heels to the left long edge of the mat. From here, let's take a big arcing side body stretch. So ground down through left pinky toe, reach right or left arm up, and then overhead. So rainbow shape, lifting left rib cage up towards the sky, crunching through the right side waist. Breathe in. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. And breathe out, lift your head slightly. Curl your left elbow towards your left knee, a gentle crunch, gentle core engagement. We'll do 2 more. Inhale to extend long. Create that side body arch. Exhale to crunch it in, left elbow, left knee. And 1 more with your breath. Feeling some opening, some engagement. We'll switch sides, left palm and left knee plant. Kickstand left foot out and press your hips to the right long edge of the mat as your right leg extends long. 3 times, inhale to sweep right arm up and over, really expanding through the rib cage on the right side and lifting it up. Exhale, engagement of the core. Pull your right elbow and right knee towards each other. Inhale to extend long. Exhale to curl it in. Use your breath. 1 more round. Good, return to center, 2 palms, 2 knees to the mat. Tuck your toes and then glide your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take your time when you get there. Feel out this shape for you today. It's different hour by hour in each and every body. So we're using the asana, the physical postures, just as a framework for you to, again, return to your system for the day and kind of recalibrate. See how you feel, see what you need in a way that honors you. So I'm pedaling out my feet because that feels good for me to stretch my calves. You could take pulses of your chest back towards the top of your thighs. And then eventually step your right foot forward in between your hands. Lower your back knee down, low lunge. Keep your fingertips planted in front of you. This is a good place for a couple blocks if you want them. We're gonna floss out the hips a couple times. So on an inhale, drop your left hip down, spread your heart forward, engage the left glute slightly. And then on an exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana half splits. Lengthen the front leg, hips glide back over the left knee. Front knee does not need to be straight, just feel some sort of lengthening through the hamstring. A couple more rounds with your breath. Inhale for your low runner's lunge. Exhale, half splits. Moving between these 2 motions, make it your own. You could involve your neck. You could take pulses or wiggles. You could pause in any sticky points. Last one, finish out here. And then eventually, left foot steps forward to then meet the right. Uttanasana, forward fold at the top of your space. Bend your knees as much as you need and let your head hang heavy. Inhale for a halfway lift. Flatten the back. Tug the crown of the head forward. Hands can be on blocks or on your shins. Exhale, drape your body over your thighs and let the crown hang heavy. Reverse swan dive. Send your hips back, push through your feet. Lift your heart forward and up as your arms sweep overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center, mountain pose. Inhale, press your hips forward, lean up and back, arms reach. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Dive down. Halfway lift, inhale. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands and step back to downward facing dog. Right foot and then left. Take a full breath cycle. Maybe noticing a difference in your legs. And exhale, let it go. Step your left foot forward between your thumbs. Soften your right knee to the mat. And a couple rounds of flossing out the hips on these blocks again. So on an inhale, pull your right hip forward, drop it down, engage the glute, and then let your heart shine forward as well. Exhale, half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana, lengthen the front leg, hips glide back over the right knee. Move with your own breath, your own pace, your own sensation. Really not caring what it looks like. Starting to tune into the more subtle layers, again, of the wisdom that your body holds in a way that can return you to yourself. Let's go one more round. And then eventually, right foot meets the left at the top of the mat, Uttanasana. Ardha, halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, let it go, bend your knees, drape heavy. Reverse swan dive, hips back, heart forward, arms out to the side and then overhead. Palms to heart center, mountain pose, let your breath go. Hips press forward, lean up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale. One more release. And then instead of moving through down dog, let's just find a seat, using your hands for support beside or behind you. Knees are pointing up to the sky, soles of the feet are planted. Let's take a couple windshield wipers, dropping the knees. You could take a wider stance if you'd like. So drop your knees to the right, roll them through center, and then over to the left. You could linger again in any sticky points. You could hold. Actually, we'll all hold in a couple moments, so let's just do a few more rounds on each leg. It's a nice release for the low back. Moving through rotation of the hips is so important. Next time your knees drop to the right, just let them linger there. Notice if your posture is kind of curling to the right. See if you can loop your left shoulder back and lift your heart up to the sky. Let the left knee be heavy, working into internal rotation of the hip. One more breath here. And then switch it out. Knees drop to the left, hold for a couple cycles. Loop the right shoulder back, lift your heart up. Breathe into the hips and the low back. Last exhale. Knees lift through center. Find your way down onto your back body. Take your time getting there. And then once you do, pull your right knee into your chest. Hands interlace on the front of your shin. Pull your thigh up towards your rib cage and lengthen through the front of the left hip by pressing out through your left heel. Take a twist, guide your right knee over towards the left side and extend your right arm long to the side. Your gaze can follow your right thumb. Let this twist feel like a nice release for the back and a signal to your body that we're slowing down. Notice if you're holding any tension in your face, in your jaw, in your feet, in your hands. Release anything that doesn't need to be stabilizing right now. One more cycle of breath. Inhale, full to the top, soft. Exhale out of the nose, let it go. We'll switch it out. Draw your knee to center, press out long through the right heel, and then hug your left thigh towards the ribcage, interlacing fingers on the front of your shin. Take a breath to land here. And then supine twist, guide your left knee over to the right, extend left hand long. And you could twist through the neck as well if that feels good. We're here for about 5 breath cycles. Close your eyes if that feels right for you. Whatever comes up, let it come up. If a sigh is in order, let it happen. One more breath. Good, roll your pelvis back through neutral. Hug both knees into your chest just for a moment. Lift your head up, squeeze into a tiny ball. Then exhale, release to Shavasana. Use any props you'd like if you want to slide them under your neck or your knees. And then let your body land here, close your eyes. Heavy through your bones and soft through your skin. And your mind is present for just a few more moments of stillness. So that we've moved around a little bit. Tune into your body. How does it feel? How is your breath circulating and sweeping through all the cavities inside you? Have you released any tension? Have you activated any areas? And then a simple, honest check-in with the mind. Notice where the thoughtscape is at. Is there a lot of chattering today? Is there anxiety? Do you feel focused on the here and now, on your breath? And then a check-in with the more subtle layers of your heart, your gut, your energy, your prana. What comes up today? What needs your tending? Use it all as information. Noting that you are a unit, a multi-layered unit, and it's good to just check in, see how you're doing, recalibrate, notice any adjustments you could make to feel more unified, more whole, more at peace. Then you can stay in your Shavasana as long as you have time for it. If you're ready, keep your eyes closed as you roll onto a side. Push through your palm and come to Baddha Konasana, just how we started. Stacking sacrum, then shoulders, then skull, placing your hands somewhere on your legs. Let's take one more side together. Inhale to the very top. Exhale, let the breath go out of your mouth. Let your shoulders drop. Take another if you need, otherwise start to slide your hands along your legs and blink your eyes open. Noticing how you feel, noticing if you need any more wiggles or just to stay in this space for longer, but I hope you feel great. I hope that you were able to just kind of return to who you are and how you are, and again, just take that with you as you go. So thanks for being here, and I will see you next time.